Aloha.
Morning.
Good morning.
I've been waiting all morning to drink my coffee. My wife said I had to wait till live. So good morning.
It's Saturday. This is Justin.
I'm Justin.
Yeah, you're Justin.
And she's Camille.
And it's still morning, and hence the hair and the
Yeah.
workout clothes and all of that. But who cares? It's Saturday morning. What else is there? All right, so we're making our coffee. So the reason we're posting this, or I'm posting this live, is because a lot of people have been asking about this new coffee, and all we've had was 3 days so far, because all we got was little sticks that came in our sample. So we finally got our tub,
Yeah.
and we're opening it in front of you,
Yep. Gotta find the little thing. See if I can get it.
so you get the full experience.
Yeah.
So it does come in a tub. This is a
does.
30-day supply.
For one person.
For one person. So we get 2 a month of the coffee so that we don't run out. Because it would be sad. It would be a sad household if we ran out of our happy coffee.
But we will not. We have 6 tubs right now.
We do. There was a special because we just had our convention. So I got the pack because we could afford to. And, you know, this product has been a huge blessing to us.
Smells good.
And,
Here.
you guys,
Smell.
if any of you
It's
have,
yummy.
yeah, if any of you have tried, wait, show it again because maybe you want to see what it looks like.
See, it's just
Just powder.
powdered coffee.
Yeah.
There's a scooper in there. I
Yeah,
gotta
you
dig.
have-
I gotta dig for it. I brought a spoon so I didn't have to stick my finger
Yeah, when you
in there.
first get your tub, you'll have to dig for your scoop. You know, like protein shakes and stuff, same thing. But this, for those of you who don't know, this is the new version. Well, not the new version. This is another version of our coffee. So we have the Smart Coffee. We have our Nitro version of our coffee. We have a Happy Cocoa, a Happy Lemonade.
1 scoop. That's all it takes.
Yep, just 1 scoop in each cup. But this is a new version that they have added an extra botanical blend to help boost your immunity. But they've enhanced this. So the things that we've noticed and many people are talking about this coffee is that, number one, the taste is on point. So he has been waiting even more than me for our Happy Coffee to taste like real coffee. Like
Like a cup of Joe.
a cup of Joe.
Like I'm a black coffee kind of drinker. Just like I like a good dark roast coffee, and this has got some good coffee flavor. So
It is so good. So for those of you who've had our coffee before and were like, the taste wasn't that good, this is it. Plus
we
this...
do the keto.
Oh, yeah. Do you want to talk about the keto?
Nah, we can't talk about keto.
This is the Keto Cray. We use it every day in our coffee. I'm a creamer girl, but we add it in here because it helps burn fat, but it basically turns your coffee into an instant bulletproof coffee. Like, show them the scoop. This is so easy.
One scoop of that guy.
Instead of like the ghee butter and grabbing the cream and doing all this stuff and mixing it with the oils, you can just do all of that with a scoop. It's so easy. So even if you're not interested in the coffee part, if you're interested in that, this is a winner.
It doesn't come in a tub anymore. It comes in a bag.
No, I'll show you. I have it. Wait, I don't have it. But this isn't it, but it's basically a bag like this. Like, oh crap, I don't have my keto. Wait, no, it did come.
You should have
Oh,
one.
here it is.
I'm like, we're gonna be
It
out
came
if we don't
yesterday.
have one.
It came yesterday. It comes in a bag now. But we
So-
like to use the tub, so we just dump it into the
Hot
tub. But this is
water.
great for traveling.
In the cup. We bought one of these guys. It's a milk frother because I'm too lazy to try to stir for 10 minutes and get all the little chunkies
Well, you
going.
can actually stir this with just a spoon, though.
I
It
know.
mixes, but we like to make sure it's really well mixed. But anyway, so the things that we've noticed about the coffee, not only is the flavor on point, but the energy that is released is like steady all day, and there's no jitters. Some people would complain about our original coffee, the Smart Coffee, that it would give you some jitters in the beginning. Usually people would just eat some food and drink some water and it'd be okay and the jitters would go away. But this one, like, we drink it on an empty stomach, no jitters. What else did you notice?
I don't know. I don't get jitters from coffee. I used to be a Starbucks venti guy, so that's like triple the amount of caffeine of this every morning. So,
Yeah.
But this gives me just as much boost, and then it prolongs it throughout the day. So it's better. I'm not drinking as much coffee
Yeah, we just
or
drink.
caffeine. So, and people say caffeine's not that great for you. Like, it's good to get you going, but you shouldn't like drink too much caffeine. So
Yeah, so we drink this 1 cup a day, you guys.
Yep.
Like, cheers.
cheers.
Woohoo! Woo!
And this cup's from India, from our friend Cliff.
Shout out to Unison Harvest.
Yeah.
And this is my coffee and cheeses
I
cup.
guess I got to show you the India side. There you go. India.
Just a reminder, we're sipping on a reminder of why we do what we do, because, you know, I want to share something that I don't normally do on my public page about this coffee. You know, most of my posts are about the benefits of it and how it's changed our lives. I might get emotional, but I've always had kind of an entrepreneurial spirit. Actually, both of us have. And it's never fully been realized. We've tried things and it's failed. We've tried again and it's failed again. And our failures taught us many things. So it's not really a failure, right? No failure is ever a failure in our eyes. It's just kind of like, okay, let's regroup, scoop ourselves up and get going and find something else. And this coffee stumbled upon us really out of nowhere. I wasn't looking for this. I wasn't looking for the opportunity that
Definitely
came
not
with
looking
it.
for a business. She's
Def-
like, nope, I'm not doing another network marketing. I'm like, great, I won't have to spend way more money than we make on the company.
Yeah.
But that hasn't been the case with Happy Coffee.
No. Can you share a little bit of that? Because like, I love hearing his perspectives. Just share like what you've seen in me and what you've seen with the finances and stuff. Like, he's been the sole breadwinner for a long time, so pretty much.
Yeah. So a year ago, in January, we tried the coffee, liked the coffee. Camille's posted about how wonderful the coffee was and what it did for her and her testimony, and people saw it and started buying the coffee from her. So without even trying to do the business or do what they're trying, she just naturally did what they're teaching people to do, which is just share your story. So she started doing that and started making money. And she's like, I can do this. I can share my story. I love this thing anyways. And it's changing people's lives. And that's what I want to do. I want to help people. So she started to do that, and we started getting checks. And it's like, so we get a weekly check and a monthly check, and boom, like it was crazy. Like she was growing her business, like it was just natural. So and it was
totally
just
mind blowing.
Yeah, and it wasn't like she was doing a lot, because she was still homeschooling our kids and life was still going on, but she just was able to fit this business within all of the other craziness of her life. So that was the very cool part about it. And we got to go on a mission trip because of the finances last year. Not just hers, but I was working on weekends, and God just opened it up so we could just pay for the whole thing all at once. We didn't have to go in debt to go.
Yeah.
We just had the finances there, and we were able to go to Tonga and help out with the revival there, and saw God move miraculous things. And that's really what we want. We want these finances to be able to take our family to the world and to go to places like India and go to places like Europe, and wherever God wants to take us is where we want to go.
Yeah.
And we've never said no to him. So and that's why we want to keep it. And he's going to keep providing the finances that we need to do that. So whether it's through Happy Coffee or the business that I do or whatever, he's going to make a way. So
yeah. And one thing I wanted to share too, I love your perspective, but you know, I just got one of my biggest checks in the company, and it may not seem like that big of a deal of the amount that it is, but for us it's pretty significant. And more than that, it represents the team that is doing this with me. My friends that have partnered with me, that they saw the vision, their lives have been impacted by the coffee. They said, I've got to share this with my friends and family. And now that is like building something, and we're doing it together. And I can't take full credit for that paycheck. I have to give credit back to my amazing team who's done this with me. And yeah, it started because I shared it with them, but I got to give credit to them. And part of the reason why I wanted to share this morning is because our company, Happy Coffee, not only has an amazing product that's impacting lives, they, as soon as COVID-19 hit, they knew that they had to help us who are out in the field, who maybe lost jobs, had hours cut back, are struggling to make rent and payments and stuff. They pulled together, I'm gonna cry, a stimulus package to allow anyone who was willing to put in the work which there wasn't a huge qualification just to say that. Just to qualify for the bonus, it wasn't a big deal. Anyone could do it. They went above and beyond to give us what was a stimulus package for us as entrepreneurs. And that blessed me last month, and it blessed me significantly this month. And not only that, not only did they give us extra money, they have been forcing through the paychecks earlier than normal. So normally I would be getting my paycheck next Wednesday, the big one, because we get paid weekly, smaller checks, and then bigger ones once a month. It came yesterday, last night, and I looked at the number and I said, what? Like, he's about to transition out of his job, and that money is going to help us just to get some groceries and to pay off a few bills that may come when he's not necessarily currently employed. And I just had to share that because during this time, you guys, so many people are suffering and they're needing an answer. And this is the opportunity that we've been given to, like, I've taken ownership over what I do, and I can share as little or as often as I want about this coffee. And like, I am the author of my income. And that's so powerful. And I've never experienced anything like that. And I've never experienced that in a network marketing program. Like, I've never seen the generosity. I've never seen the community. And I've certainly never seen the provision. I always spend more money on the products than I actually get back in income. And that's the opposite here. I'm spending way less on products and getting way more in income. And that's just incredible. And you know, I want you to know, if your ears are perked up and you're like, I want to know more about either the product or this business, the other thing our company's done is, instead of enrolling to get into your business for $100, it's only $24.95 right now. And they've extended this another month. So they did it during March, April, and now May, just to help people get in and be able to start making some income right away. And that's just mind blowing. And you know, when you do sign up, I gotta get something. Hang on.
She's gonna get it. I'm gonna sit here and sip my coffee.
So when you sign up for $24, you get this pack, and this gives you everything that you need to know to how to do this business, which basically is drink coffee, be happy, share your story, plug people into a tool, which is a Facebook group or a video or a testimonial. And then the other one is connect them with somebody else, somebody that's been in the business or someone who's been on the product longer than you. And that can be through a 3-way chat, that can be through a Zoom call, that can be through a phone call. It's crazy. So when you get that pack, this beautiful pack with a ton of information in it.
And it has more product worth more than $24.
Yeah, the product that comes in this is worth more than $24. So you get an amazing deal. And you know, even if you're like, well, I just want to like try the product, sign up for $24, get all this information and
try the product.
So I wasn't necessarily going to go into all that, but I just feel like, you know, who am I to hold back information that could change someone's life? Yeah. If my friend Julie wouldn't have shared a simple cup of coffee with me, I would still be struggling with some deep anxiety, some depression, yelling at my kids, snapping at my husband, being grumpy, and not sleeping well. There's so many things that this coffee has done for me that are beyond just I lost some weight, that it has been significant for me over this last year. And on top of that, I wouldn't have the opportunity to have this income, but not only that, like all my friends who have had their lives changed by this product, I continually get updates. Camille, you wouldn't believe what this coffee's doing for me now. You wouldn't believe how I've experienced this. Like, it's crazy. And it's just unlike anything I've ever seen or been a part of. And, you know, I'm just putting it out there. And that's all I could do, right? You know, put out information. And I'm pretty transparent in my life, and I share from my heart, and I share our life journey, our struggles and our victories. And I apologize for not sharing about this more, especially right now. We're in a time where people need something. And $500, $200 right now, extra income can be life-changing right now. That can be the difference between a family being able to have groceries on their table. paying their electric bill. So who am I to withhold that? So did you want to say anything?
Thanks for everybody that watched.
Yeah, thanks for
I
tuning
didn't
in.
really look who see. I can't read.
It's
that
kind of
good.
far,
Yeah.
so we were trying to do it so that we could see.
Rachel Larson is on
Oh,
there. Hey,
Rachel, seeing me tear up and cry.
Steve.
Love you guys. What else? Oh, Steven, what's up, dude? Tiane, hey, girl.
Yep, all about Jesus. Yep, it is. Like God, we first and foremost in our life, we always give all the credit to God and Jesus, and we just try to listen to Him and follow Him as best we can in everything we do, in how we raise our kids, and how we live, and how we talk to our people, how we just relate to people. That we always look for the best, you know. So
That's all we can do.
yeah.
And it's just saying that, one encouragement, Eve.
What up, Rachel? And there's a little Evie.
Naked Eve in her underwear. Is that, we just as an encouragement, beyond all of this stuff that we're talking about, is that I believe that we are walking into the most incredible time on earth. What other opportunity do we have where the entire globe is walking through this together as mankind? When have we ever been in a time where we can relate to people in such a significant way? Yeah, all the way around the world. Like, whether you're in middle America or you're in a tiny town in Africa, like, we're all walking through this thing, and it looks different for every person and every nation and every country and every city. But you guys, there's an opportunity here to rewrite history, to do things better, to be more connected to the humanitarian efforts that are going on. Like, people should not be starving. There's enough wealth in our world. Why is it all put in, like, caged up? And I believe that God is about to start moving wealth upon this world and putting it in places where it has been held captive. People shouldn't be starving. Am I right? No. There's enough wealth on this world for everyone to have equal opportunity, to have food on their table every day, to have education for their families and their children. And I just believe that God is setting us up in a way that is going to raise us up to new heights and new levels and create new opportunities for people in all walks of life. And I mean, that's one thing about network marketing that's so powerful. I'm just realizing, like, you can do this from anywhere, at any location. You don't have to have any special skill sets. And I believe there's going to be more and more businesses that are going to be doing virtual, that are going to be, working from home. Because of this, people are realizing, like, wait, I don't have to
change.
Yeah, business is going to change. And I think we need to be having our, like, God eyeballs on and be able to see the vision and have the wisdom to know how to act so that we don't miss out on something. And I'm not just talking about provision for our own families, but to provide for the less fortunate that are in current states where they aren't making it. I believe that business people are going to start having more solutions on how to spread the wealth more and give people the opportunity to build wealth for themselves. Because it's not about, like, handouts. It's about empowering people to say, hey, you can do this. Here's some things you can do. And then letting them choose to do it. Mm-hmm. Like, who are we to withhold information that could change someone's life, right? Anyways, I'm getting a hold on another soapbox.
She just jumped up on her soapbox, and you got a little
prophetic,
little Camilleisms going on.
I can't help it. The prophetic just burst out of me. I don't know.
Hi, Andy.
Andy who? Oh, Andy Casali. Love you. We miss you.
Rachel says hi, Evie.
Aww.
Auntie Rachel.
We miss you guys.
Yes.
I know that the seasons are turning in Salt Lake, so it's probably getting a little bit warmer now. We remember.
Yep.
It would hit 60 degrees and we were in shorts and, like, slippers and, like, woo, let's go.
I don't need a t-shirt.
We don't need We remember those days. All right. Well, we better get off and get on with our day.
Happy Mother's Day tomorrow for all the mommies out there.
Yeah.
She forgot. I already bought my Mother's Day present, so I'm
Yeah.
on it this year. It actually is not in the mail during Mother's Day. It actually got here before Mother's Day.
Yeah,
For the
he was
first
on it.
time in 15 years since we've
Yeah.
been married.
He's amazing. That's why. It's because we're all at home and we're not quite as busy as usual. Well,
Yeah.
we're kind of busy, but anyways. Well, aloha, have a happy Saturday. And yes, happy Mother's Day to all the amazing mamas
Yes.
who make this world go round. I know that now more than ever, we need to celebrate our moms because they are doing so much more than they were before, and they were doing a lot before. So we love you, mamas.
Yep.
We appreciate all you do.
Love you guys.
Yeah.
Cheers.
Cheers.
Get some
Have a happy
coffee.
day. Yeah. Get some of this in your belly. It's amazing. Love you guys. Aloha.
Bye.